Hello, hello, hello. Is this on? Guessing yes, but I think we got some background noise. I have a fan on. We'll make this look better later. I got like this little light, but the battery's dead and I don't have a scene yet. But this is more about education and having fun than anything else. Give me a moment. Haven't tried this yet, so sorry if this is noisy. I'll mute it. Okay, that looks a little better. I'm going to turn this down a bit. And we're going to put a sidechain on this thing. Actually, no, I do sidechain on the desktop. Just give it a minute. Okay, so hopefully this will help. We'll turn these down. Do I have anybody yet? This is one viewer. That might be me though. So, is this working? Yep. Okay. So it's doing something. So I'm gonna just kind of let this go tonight, and I'll do a playback later and see if how this setup worked. Let's go ahead and update the title tonight because we're not doing this tonight. So say OBS setup and XR research. Okay, so I think this will work for now. I'm slowly building this out, so I don't expect it to be perfect right away. Hopefully it'll get better for me and you all. So we have been working on this ZenderCard kind of web components and research and things like that, so we could do some experiments long term. But I wanted to take a break from that tonight and do some research into like XR platforms, whether it's AR, VR. I want to see if the web has anything that I can use. I recall something a few years ago that was available, and I wanted to see if we could see what those APIs look like. Might actually dive in and see if we can make something. I might have to run upstairs and grab my phone if we do. But let's take a look around. So we'll leave this up for next time. What is this anyways? We don't need this one. We'll leave this up for next time. So web XR. Okay, that actually is a thing. Limited availability, let's see. Okay, so we got Chrome and Edge, that's good. We don't have Firefox, I'm not surprised. We don't have Safari, okay. That's unfortunate. It's available, but Let's see. It's weird about the whole Mozilla thing. I thought it came from them initially. Um, yeah. AR, VR, web browser. Let's see. Blog post. All right, let's see where this went. It looks like they had started something, but maybe stopped. I'm just wondering if it's just a different API that they have. Yeah, I remember seeing all this years ago. I have an idea for an application that we might build on stream as well, or at least parts of it. So we're actually talking, or I've been thinking about doing like one night a week, doing more like game development, and then the other night doing more what we've been doing with this kind of parapsychology research and platform building. So that could be kind of cool. So let's see. So I guess tonight's more about the game development, although it could actually spill over into the other portion over time as well, because then you have more options and things to try out, especially around the experiments. Although I'm not sure what you would do there yet, but yeah, we'll think through it. Mixedreality.mozilla. End of support. That's unfortunate. Oh, they finished Mozilla Hubs. Okay. Starting to think I'm going to have to do this through another means. Let's see, cross-platform AR SDK. I'd really like to not have to build two separate mobile applications. I wonder if Godot does it. I actually don't know how to say that. It could be Godot, or Godot, or I call it Godot. Okay, AR. Okay. So I think Godot might be an option. I prefer something, of course that's not gonna be. There we go. I'd rather use something free and open source. Like that's why I started with the WebXR API. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Maybe even doing a PWA and avoid the stores altogether. But you know, sometimes you just can't get what you want. So something like Godot might be useful. What we're kind of missing out here is on the mobile side of things. Obviously, Safari. If Safari doesn't support it, you know, I at the moment I could care less about Apple's headset because it's such a small audience. Now, if they ever come out with some glasses or something that a lot of people would gravitate towards, and they don't cost too much, then I might consider it. But it's not really worth programming for the headset, this thing. But it's still a large market, Apple is anyway, so I would like to be able to target their iPhones. Now, Android has some pretty cool stuff coming out. I think it's Android XR is what they called it. Yeah. Like, I'm actually very excited about these glasses. Less so about their headsets. Like, I think eventually they'll hopefully kind of merge together. Like, this is pretty neat, but I don't want a computer on my face so much. I just want my glasses and have some extra information, things like that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and close these. I wonder if Bevy, do they do AR? Bevy AR. Okay, so they're working on it. I'd prefer to start with something already done. Bevy's kind of a moving target anyways. It's pretty neat looking though. Let's see. Let's go just keep it more simple, and I think a lot more people are going to know JavaScript. I'd like to kind of, my concern with Godot is really they want you to use their Godot script. I know you can do other things, but I prefer to, you know, not use a niche language. I don't think it's very useful for my career or to teach. Now, I do keep seeing these extensions, and that might be something to explore if we don't find a better option later. Like, I know there's some REST ones. I think there might be just some JavaScript ones too. So I'm not ruling Godot out at this point. Let's see. Okay, this hasn't been updated in a while. That can be concerning to build upon. It's cool though. It's pretty neat. Not supported yet. All right, no, this one's out. Just gonna see if anybody's writing me. Probably not. Okay. No. I have used Unity in the past. It's been a long time, and not for AR, VR, XR, and I'll be staying away from that. I heard about this one the other day. Oh, does Babylon do it? This one I know has like a kind of like a paid tier. I just prefer to stick with more just straight open source though. It does look pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of what I remember of Unity like. Maybe a little cleaner than the version of Unity I was using. I'm gonna go to their homepage here. It's pretty cool. You know, I've seen things like this in Blender. I've never actually used them. Could be fun. Let me do something real quick just so I can see. I'm gonna move this one over. You know what? I just thought of something. React. All right, we're gonna go look at that because that might actually tick some boxes for me. I forgot about that. I don't use React anymore at work, so it just kind of fell off my radar. It had actually wrote a design system in it years ago. And I enjoyed it quite a bit, so it might be worth a revisit if we can do it. All right, and I won't be just popping over here all the time. Okay, so we've got Godot. We've got, we're gonna look at this in a minute. And Babylon's looking pretty nice, but I want to see if it does AR. We'll get to that list of features in a second. iOS, Android, Mac, Windows. Eventually like Linux, so let's see if we can get that to work. Offline mode, okay, IndexedDB. There we go. Ah, this is why. Okay. I think I was hoping that maybe like these native wrappers might be able to inject it in. I might revisit this one day. I don't think this is going to work. Okay, so down to Godot. Let's take a look at React Native here. Can build AR, VR applications. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I searched that. think this is gonna have to be one of those things where I just grab my old iPhone and Android and throw it on there. So I'm gonna throw this in the maybe pile, but definitely need more research. I would definitely prefer this though. I'm seeing this Vero reactor. I saw that before I expanded this, so we'll take a look in a second. See, Expo. I remember doing Expo. Let's take a look at this. I think Expo, they did the, what do you call it? Like the Create Native app or something like that. And they, again, it's been a few years. Let's just look at React Native. How's about that? React Native and see if Expo shows up. Okay, I'm guessing they kind of turned into something else. I do remember this though. This looks more product-like than I remember. I might just stick over here unless they make you do it later. Let's look at Vero here. Okay, 2 months ago, so it's still actively maintained. It's our, okay, MIT license. Okay, this will do way more than I want, so. All right, let's see, I've got about 20 minutes left tonight. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. This is manage your channel from your phone. Probably won't do that. Let's see if we can spin up React. Just get it like a hello world tonight. We probably won't do this whole thing on channel, but we can do it from time to time in between the other projects. And I'll, you'll be able to see this kind of inside in the background, but over time. All right, get started. Oh, it is, okay. Let's make sure we got this set up first. So Mac OS, Definitely have Node. Yeah. I have Xcode still installed. Yeah, let's just get that up and running. Next week I'll bring my, I'll keep my phone downstairs. It's not up here right now, or down here right now. Well, if we do the game thing next week, we'll probably actually be back on Zener cards and testing again next week, but at least try to get some things moving and set up. Hey, you can see my name, great. Fine, I'm not a fan of AIs in my editor, so that's why I ticked that off. Let's see, while that's going, let's see what else we got. I already have the command line tools, but yeah, we'll need a simulator. Okay, we're getting a simulator already. We're gonna move this to 4. There we go. Oh, who is this? You got a 4 too. What? Oh. Oh, it's just gonna be on every screen. Great. Okay. This one's taking a minute. It said install Watchman, right? Yeah. I don't understand Homebrew sometimes. All right, we'll come back to that. Actually, we'll just do it this way. Okay, both these are stalling. I'm starting to wonder if my internet went down. No. probably won't do this part on stream. I do have a ZSH env file, I believe, and I think I got some keys in there, so let me see. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that, just in case. This CocoaPods thing is taking forever. I'm sure this might come back to that. Okay, let's take a look at the Android version. Got those. I think I have SDK, man. I could have sworn I installed that. It might be on my work machine. Oh no, okay, I'm just looking at the wrong thing. Let's see. Okay, I want to know what I've installed. Check current, I guess. Okay, this one's done. I think this is what we want. Guess that works. I do have Android Studio already. Okay. Probably won't go into that tonight. Okay, we'll do that one next time where we do one of these sessions. I will try to get this whole actually environment set up, and we'll start a project then. Okay. right, that's installed. You do that in Java. I'm clearly not a Java dev. Oh, it's dash version. Okay, Java dash version. Okay, that's installed. That'll work. Yeah, like I said, I have all these, so this is just a matter of going through this. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. We said we'll get better at this, have a nicer setup, try to look at the camera from time to time. Hopefully the sound came through okay. I'll listen back and we'll make adjustments. So thank you all. See you next time.